Hey YouTube, Happy New Year to you all. It's your boy Jason here, coming at you on 2nd of January. I'm back at work and there's nobody else here. So I thought, as I'm making myself a brew, I'm going to make a quick video, say hello to you all and wish you all a Happy New Year. And I hope you've had a good 2025. I have had a fucking brilliant year. Done lots of travelling, just been... I don't know, just enjoying life, I suppose. And you know what? I think I'm going to have another one this year. I'm going to put you down for a sec. And you know why? Because life is short. You're a long time dead, as my auntie Pat would say. And yeah, just life's too short to take too seriously and to not go and enjoy it. So I'm going to make the most of every opportunity that I've got. And whether or not it's a Tuesday night, or whether or not it's my birthday, or whether or not it's New Year's Eve, I'm going to make the most of it and have good fun. Last year I went on 7 holidays, so I did a lot of travelling, which was great. Met a wonderful lady, which was also great. Yeah, it's just been a really good year all round. And you know what, here's the thing, and you know what, people will go make New Year's resolutions and that kind of thing. I think regardless of whether or not it's the 1st of January or whether or not it's the 12th of December, if you're going to make some changes, then make them today. Just so long as those changes are things that you want to do, things that are going to enhance your life. So I'm going to share with you some things that have helped me on my journey out of the witnesses, which is now been a long time now. But these things have just really helped me. So if you are thinking of exiting this year, good for you, and I would encourage you to do so. But it is going to be rough because family, friends, they will all abandon you. And that will be the best thing that will happen to you, because you know what? People that follow a religion, or at worst follow a God that is going to put themselves in front of their relationship with you, then it's really simple what you do with those people. Bye, cunts. Like, that's what you got to do. And I know it sounds as easy when you say it like that, but that is the best thing you can do. Get rid of these toxic people. You do not need them in your life. I don't care if they're your family members or not. Anybody that chooses their religion over their relationship with their children or over their family, they are a bad parent, okay? Regardless of what you might think, victims, blah, 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 they are a bad parent, okay? It is a disgrace that parents do not have the foresight to just look at things in perspective and go, hold on a second, we are worshipping a God that demands you to worship him, even though he is saying, abandon your children should they decide to have a different point of view. It's a disgrace. It is obscene. It is disgusting. And just look at the Bible. Look at the scriptures. Look at how disgraceful this God is that Jehovah's Witnesses and others are worshipping. Read Leviticus. Do you want to worship a God that says it's okay to beat your slaves so long as they don't die within a couple of days? Do you want to worship a God who, even somebody who was his best friend in Abraham, said, I want you to sacrifice your son to me? I mean, we saw the publication, of Isaac laying there with the knife. Now, I realize that, it didn't happen, but it was ready. God was saying, this is what you need to do to prove that you love me, is to go and stab your child in the face. And you want to worship that God? No, thank you. No, thank you. Bye-bye. Not going to have anything to do with you. Thank you very much. And the thing is that I know some of you might be talking to your family members now because of obviously their relaxed attitude towards, talking to ex-members. And you know what, if that's the case, then fair play to you. But I don't want anything to do with somebody that can, a drop of a hat, change their views because a religion has told them to. So anyway, that's the first thing I would say. Get rid of these toxic people in your life, regardless if they're family members. That's the first thing. And especially and I'm talking for a bloke here, get yourself a good brotherhood, all right? I have a great band of lads that I get on really well with. They're like my brothers in arms. I have great network of friends, and I've connected with family who aren't witnesses, and it's great. You are now in the power to control who it is and who you aren't socializing with on the basis of whether or not you like them, as opposed to whether or not they're a Jehovah's Witness. I'd encourage you to work out what it is that makes you happy, and put yourself first. And while it's great having a partner that you can share your life with and stuff, just focus on you first. Focus on what it is that makes you happy. And hopefully someone then will come into your life that will enhance it. But don't rely on other people for your happiness. All right. So that's the other thing I would say. Don't rely on other people for your happiness. Focus on you. Focus on what it is that makes you tick. And then just take it by the bull of the horns and go for it. And look, there's going to be some sucky things that happen on the way. But you know what? That is what life's about. It's about, learning from your mistakes, and be okay with making the mistakes. Be okay to fuck it up every now and again. No one's going to get on your back and have a go at you, because you know what? I bet you they're making more mistakes than what you are. But embrace them and learn from them and move on. But don't be afraid to just go and make some mistakes, and that's the other thing I would encourage you to do. The worst things you can do in life is just stand still, and then one day it's all gone. In 3 generations, no one's going to even remember who you were, all right? And it's a sad thought, but that's the reality of life. So just live each day and have fun. So yeah, anyway, those are my thoughts on the 2nd of January 2026. Have a good day, have a good year. Peace out.